So, if you're a dog owner here in Granbury, you already know that one of the absolute best parts of living here is getting to enjoy our community with your best friend. We're going to talk about how to find the right trainer to make sure every single one of those outings is a fantastic one. Picture this for a second. You're taking a walk around the square, and your dog is just trotting calmly right beside you, not yanking your arm off at every little distraction. Or maybe you're out by Lake Granbury and you feel totally relaxed knowing your dog is going to listen. That's the dream, right? What good training is what makes that dream a reality. All right, so let's get into it. First off, why does location even matter? Well, training a dog in Granbury isn't just about sit and stay. It's really about getting them ready for all the specific things we run into around town every day. I mean, think about trying to walk through the crowds during a big festival or even just a busy Saturday farmer's market. A trainer who knows Granbury can prepare your dog for that. They'll also get the little things like helping you with HOA rules if you live in a neighborhood like Pecan Plantation, or teaching your dog how to politely greet other dogs and people on the hike and bike trail. Okay, so you need training that fits our town. But what does that actually look like? There are a few different ways to go about it, and the best choice really comes down to your dog, your own lifestyle, and what you're hoping to achieve. Let's break down the options. You've got group classes, which are fantastic for socialization, teaching your dog to keep their cool around other dogs. Then you have private lessons, which are perfect for working on very specific issues right in your own home where the problems actually happen. And then there are board and train programs, which can be a great way to give your dog a really solid foundation in obedience. And of course, the big question on everyone's mind: what's the investment look like? Let's take a peek at what you can generally expect to pay for professional dog training right here in the Granbury area. For just one in-home session, you're typically looking at somewhere between $100 and $160. And that option is so popular because it's so effective. The trainer is right there with you, helping you solve problems in your living room or your backyard where it counts. So here's a bigger breakdown of the costs for all kinds of different services. You can see everything from group classes all the way up to board and train. But the most valuable tip I can give you is to always ask about packages. They usually offer a better deal and often include follow-up support, which is huge. So we've talked about the different types of training and what they cost. Now for the most important part. How do you actually find someone who's qualified and uses methods that are modern and, that actually work? Okay, the big phrase you need to know is positive reinforcement. And this isn't what some people think. It's not about just bribing your dog with a constant stream of cookies. It's a science-based way of using rewards, like treats, praise, or a favorite toy, to show your dog what you want them to do. It builds this amazing partnership where your dog is actually excited to learn with you. Now, here's something you absolutely need to be aware of. The state of Texas does not require any kind of license for dog trainers. That means pretty much anyone can print up some business cards and call themselves a trainer. So the homework is really on you to check their qualifications. And that's why these certifications are such a big deal. When you see these letters after a trainer's name, it means they voluntarily put their knowledge and skills to the test with a real professional organization. It shows they're committed to staying up to date on the science of how dogs learn. All right, so you've found a few trainers who look promising. You're ready to reach out. What should you actually ask them? Having a few go-to questions ready will make you feel so much more confident in your final choice. First up, ask them directly about their methods. You're looking for answers that are all about rewards, not fear or pain. Then ask about those certifications we just talked about. A great question is asking how they'll tailor the plan specifically for your life here in town. And finally, get practical. Ask about safety protocols for tricky behaviors and find out how much practice you'll be expected to do on your own. Okay, you've done it. You hired a trainer, you're learning the skills. Now for the really fun part, getting out there and using them. And Granbury is kind of the perfect place to do this because you can gradually increase the difficulty. You definitely want to start somewhere quiet. The Moments in Time hike and bike trail is perfect for this. It's a pretty calm environment where you and your dog can really focus on things like loose leash walking without a million things going on around you. Once you're both feeling confident with the basics, it's time to add a few more distractions. The parks around Lake Granbury are your next step. You can practice with real-life things happening, like joggers going by, boats on the water, and other people just enjoying their day. And then, the final exam, the historic Granbury Square. Honestly, with all the people, the different sights, the new smells, This is where you really see if the skills have stuck. If your dog can stay calm and polite on the square, you know they're ready for pretty much anything. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's so easy to forget that this whole thing isn't really about teaching your dog to perform a trick. It's about giving them the skills they need to be safe, to be included in your life, and to be a happy, welcome part of our community. Ultimately, finding the right trainer is all about building a stronger, better partnership with your dog. It just opens up your world together so you can both get out there and enjoy every single stroll, festival, and beautiful lakeside day that our amazing community has to offer.